Never wanted the easy path.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer? Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you? Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Careful around the steel watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards whew, will rip off the whole damn arm.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
Go. Be very, very quiet. Over here.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that.
Well, some rest's better than none.
No, bo to jest na długi odpoczynek.
I've got a long road ahead.
Szkurwa, nie.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Co to za zjeby?
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Oh, I'm well aware of what the Master needs. But don't we deserve better?
Better? What do you mean, better?
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead. The right of profane ascension will be mine. And he won't see a scrap of its glory. I am going to complete the ritual as the Ascendant, and then I am going to kill him! This is your chance. Stand with me. Name me your new master. We will get our revenge. And you will all live again.
His liar's smile spells danger. He knows full well that his kin will die in the ritual, but if any of the bearers of the scar die before the ritual begins, he will lose his chance to perform the rite himself. He needs them to run willingly to their deaths. thinking they stand a chance against their master.
I'm doing what I have to. I can't be what you want to see in me.
Die in the ritual? Whatsoever are you speaking of? We are going to cheat undeath. The Master doesn't need to lie to us. He controls us, fully. Why go through the trouble of giving us hope?
Because it's more cruel. Shit, we're doomed. All right. What do you need from us? We'll help you.
The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarion, before...
Down the hatch.
Sounds like fun.
Let's end this.
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now. What does it matter? There's only 6 of them, and they are vampire spawn. No one ever looked out for me. No one ever said a kind thing to me. You're the only one. Other people don't have a heart like you. You're... you. No one is like that. You say, as a mind flayer thrall who spends their lives sorting out other people's problems. But perhaps there's something in what you say.
On my way.
Hello, my dear. careful, I bite.
Evidence.
Leave no tracks. Neither seen nor heard.
Anything you like? Let's talk price.
One step at a time.
Still breathing, despite everything. Let's get going. Light on my feet.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Bare hands.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
No distractions, mate. 9 Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants our friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves. No distractions, mate.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Well, well. The fabled haunt.
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the Guildmaster. Not even 9 Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
I have something to ask.
Your eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes, right?
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar. Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one. Now. If you keep talking to me, these folks won't get their money's worth of melodies. Take a lean and open those pretty little ears.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmasters batten down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is bringing all sorts of new faces out of the woodwork.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
O, kanały są pod całym miastem.
Do you hear the Harpers were half wiped out? We should be sticking the last of their bleeding hearts instead of guarding this place.
The guild's no army, however tough they act. Just 20 different thieving crews come to hide behind Nine Fingers' skirts.
Uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Let's just say the previous owners no longer have a use for them. Got me?
You're all scared shitless of this.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
Keep your distance, darling.
What a charmer.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I could go for a good meal.
My faith will guide me.
Still alive, so that's...
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes... See anything of yours?
Don't waste a step.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
O, mol tu jest.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketterick's coffers. Ready to do some business? Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time. Ready to do some business? Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? No, you didn't.
Oh, you rancid bastard. See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festival. As long as you're not sober.
Or able to smell. Oh, you. Or able to...
Dobra, pasuje najpierw jednak zwiedzić ujawnione wejście. Górę miasta najpierw sobie pozwiedzam, a później resztę kanałów. Tylko jeszcze tutaj do końca posprawdzam. Za kanały się później wezmę. Co tu jest?
What's hiding here?
Bit of a letdown, this place.
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Used to come down here a lot when I was a fist. For, inspections, like.
Z tym to gadałem.
Watch your back. Easy.
All right. What now? Better be cautious. Softer than a whisper.
Someone there? Let's crack it open.
Can't give up now.
The Stone Lord plans to rob the counting house, and Nine Fingers means to trap him there.
What a day. Don't linger. Into the shadows. On the hunt. Moving. Simple.
No time to rest. At the ready. Here goes nothing.
Jaki stroik zajebisty.
Never a dull moment.
Well, hello.
What to do?
Don't touch me. With pleasure.
Is that blood? No, never mind. An ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it.
Co ten przycisk otwiera?
With haste.
Aha. A to można tu się jakoś dostać od środka?
What now? Step quick.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Attention!
Well,
Ciekawe. Może gdzieś tam klucz jest.
farther can I go?
A, to wiem, gdzie jestem.
Be careful. There are traps about.
No one stopped me yet.
Ale to będę zwiedzał później.
Breathe deep and move.
Kanały. Na razie idę tam na górę.
Anything of use?
Ciekawe, jak tą skrzynię otworzyć. Gdzieś musi być klucz. O, kurwa, gdzieś musi być klucz. Jeszcze nie mówcie, że to do tego. O.
Someone's vintage Moonshae Zinfandel collection. But it looks like a lot of the bottles have gone missing.
What? Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Someone's vintage Moonshae Zinfandel collection. But it looks like a lot of the bottles have gone missing.
Ciekawe. A tak, bym chciał je odstawiać. Cyk. Niech sobie tu leżą. Porcja kaszanki.
I need a quick word.
What? Lady AQ still playing that game?
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. A little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The Guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but... straight to business then. You've been seen with a certain Harper. Grey of hair, somewhat spiky of manner. We're practically sisters. So much so, I even stopped trying to have her killed a few years back. I need to speak with her. She's still getting the lay of the land, I expect. I have information that might help with that. So, remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you? Oh, I never said that we get along. Now, is there anything else you need? Oh, did you enjoy the encounter? Bottom-feeding bruises, I think you mean. But it takes thugs to keep order outside the walls. The Fist only go there for good, lawless fun. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose. You have, but don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. Find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem. Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet. Huh. It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying. I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's hands. Definitely not leaving it to some slimy shit that doesn't even have hands. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men puff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. He's protected by his steel watch for now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should we choose to play the part of Gortash's bloodhounds. We cannot expect either of the Chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. Ah. I know what she speaks of. I need, information from her. And a pardon from you, for I have not been overly generous with the truth. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the roots, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him, and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection. Indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. Nine Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking. I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. 9 Fingers Keen. Oh, if it does not, you have led a very virtuous life indeed. 9 Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Hello, my dear. Oh, darling, it sounds awful.
Yes? As you wish. What's your
Wydaje mi się, że ja ściągałem ten hełm.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Looking ahead.
Yes? The guild. Ask it. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old. Yes? Ask it. You speak of a battle more than a century past. Baal's minions led us through a maze in the Undercity, older than Baldur's Gate itself. We paid little mind to the path ahead, let alone how we might return, or that we would return at all. Still, the Undercity shifts. We might search down there. Or better yet, find a ballast to lead us. I've learned not to unpick the legends so many have woven around our name. Seeing the hope die in a romantic's eyes, it is only funny the first few dozen times. Some call the Harpers heroes. Others, petty meddlers who cannot help but stick their nose into every conflict they stumble across. The truth is in there somewhere. We try to work towards a common balance. If every other faction finds us equally annoying, that is probably a sign that we are succeeding. Ha! No. No, thank you. Let the wiser members of my order wrinkle their brows over that particular phrase. In all my years fighting for the Harpers, I am still never certain what the greater good means. I've learned to be content with, well, that was not so bad as it might have been. You might say that. I left their service and swore never to return. Multiple times, if I recall. It is easy to get tired of the intrigue. The high causes shrouded in secrecy. I thought I might find another way to be of use to the world. And for a time I did. But my comrades would use a rather irritating phrase. A harper never leaves the chorus. She simply goes to spread the song. Meaning that whatever cause I turned my hand to, there I would find them. Harpers, stuffed with their own virtue, but always there. Always trying to help. So I returned to the fold. Returned to the city. Eventually they hung a title around my neck. High Harper. And I still do not know how to play one. If I tried to spare Geraldos the same headaches, well, now you know why. And if he is half the Harper I suspect, it won't make a damned bit of difference. But you're staring. Which means the tadpole has finally eaten your brain. Or have I been talking too much? Either way, time to move, no? More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth. How high? Father, ease the road.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
Oh, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you. How nice. You won't find many of those in my guild hall.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, Nine Fingers. I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
Exactly the one. Guild crews may be prone to exaggeration, but not in this case. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Keep the Harper out of trouble. Just because I don't want to kill her, doesn't mean I won't. Beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you require of a humble guildmaster? No begging? Not even a snotty little please? It's almost like you don't know who you're talking to. The order's been given. It's done. So I hope you know another tune, because I am getting bored of this one. Keep me from having to kill the Harper. Which means keeping out of the guild's way, all right? Wonderful. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. Ha! Which part? The Stone Lord's hollowed this place out. Half my crews have fled or in hiding. Orin's faithless try to pierce my ranks every day, while Gortash's toy soldiers control the streets. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them. We've crossed paths over the years. Two hands trying to steer the city. Just not always in the same direction. Oh, I can't stand harpers as a rule, but Jahir is the exception. She's only really half a harper at most.
You mean that as a compliment? I am sure.
The same way I'm not just the lowly thief, vagabond, and murderer the Watch and peers would paint me as. I happen to be a fine singer, too. We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was, I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back. Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the Watch warrants you're reading. The Guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the Watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the Watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean. The Watch, the Council, even the Parliament of Peers, they're the clean face they want the world to see. But the Guild is the blood, the bone, the gristle, the ugly bits that actually make Baldur's Gate move. We'll be the ones still holding the gate when all those others have fled.
One day I'll catch a break.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk. Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about. You're sure?
Always a pleasure.
So, are we sure we want to find him before Nine Fingers does? I doubt he'll be pleased to see us. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on. Trust no one. Let's prowl. Let's have a rummage. Quick and easy. So, too easy. Watch the shadows.
Thief's been picking pockets near here.
Kurwa, przybiegła
This
to?
would be a good moment to
Muszę dalej
explain
uciec.
yourself.
Let's keep to the shadows. Dear my lad, what a generous pocket.
Subtle steps.
Let's move. Another step forward.
Careful around the steel watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection?
A ci to samo mówią.
What are you having? Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you?
A tu jest takich dwóch gości najebanych, co bekają.
Ready to do some business?
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometime. Let's talk price. See anything of yours?
See? That Fingers is a master of strategic. She's clever, Foz. Won't fight the Stone Lord out in the open, but she's got a spot picked out, see?
I don't care about Stone Lord Tut. Don't care about some ambush. I asked, do you eat my last pickled ooze? Huh? Bugger off! I'm talking to my friend about an ooze.
Didn't eat it. It's one way to prove it if you really want out.
An assailing mist dampens your face. Stale beer, garlic, and whatever else lurks in Tut's stomach. As for the contents of your own stomach...
You're disgusting. You're a mess, mate.
Huh? Bugger off!
An assailing mist
A stone lord, aye. Bastard's going after the accounting house, but he doesn't know that there's just another guild operation, eh? Nine Fingers is gonna catch him with his claws in their coffers. I pity the bastard.
Happy? Now, away with you. We want drink in peace.
Yeah.
Tyle to ja w tym liście tam wyczytałem w sumie.
Moving ahead.
Keep the Harper out of trouble. Beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you...
Dobra, pora wyjść trochę z kanałów.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers. By then, it will be too late. I can't help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay the path and obey the law, and you have nothing to fear.
Dobra. Jest tu co robić, oj jest.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I'll still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not? Then move! Let someone else have a go! Changed your mind? Offer's still there. Go on.
Dziwny typ.
Better not be cursed.
sobie jestem ciekawy, czy jakbym inaczej tego zrobił. To jest łotrzyk.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Watch your back. Yes, let's.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company. Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life. Wherefore turnst thou from it? And thus thou art alone. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? As thou... Dost thou require an as?
Well, hello. Keep your distance, darling. Tread carefully.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast... Love is no domain. Dost thou require as the... Fate spins along. Dost thou require a new
long road ahead.
Hey, good looking.
No time to rest.
Careful, I bite. Oh, for a skeleton key.
No one stopped me yet. This corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it.
O, dostępna część klauna. A siemanko, Krzysztof, witam. Teraz zauważyłem. Kurwa, czat mi się nie wyświetla na telefonie, nie wiem dlaczego. Teraz mi dopiero coś naskoczyło, wiesz? Nie widziałem, że się witałeś wcześniej. O, odświeżyłem, jest. A jeszcze co chwilę się z tym czatem jebie. te dwie części. Biorą tego, Shimsunga. Coś mi się jeszcze, kurwa, przypomniało. Tam w cyrku chyba jeszcze jedna część była przy stoisku. Bo to jest teraz w dzienniku, wyczytałem właśnie. Że coś tam było z jakąś, pamiętam, u takiego kurdupla małego. Tam była jakaś krwawa rzeźba, coś takiego. I tu jest... Została wykorzystana do stworzenia makabrycznego dzieła sztuki. Powinniśmy... No właśnie. I to było tutaj. Teraz sobie przypomniałem coś. Gdzieś to tutaj było.
Every sale, Papa Seti. Seti. Papa sells good things.
Podcięta ręka klauna, o właśnie.
Oi! Give that back! It's my special hand! I found it by the clown man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
Taki zgredek, no.
All right. Now that Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Tak, pociachali go. Mam miednicę, mam tors, mam rękę. To nie wiem, jeszcze pewnie druga ręka, dwie nogi i głowa. I pewnie się go da złożyć do kupy. Chyba. To są kurwa ciężkie rzeczy. 30 to wszystko waży, dam tej, niech to nosi. To są, panie, ciężkie rzeczy. O, właśnie, miałem tego użyć. Zapomniałem. Zaraz. Niech ona to ma. Albo nie. Tylko to by najlepiej było w kanałach może użyć. Coś tak, no. Gdzieś ten deseń. Dobra. To by pasowało chyba właśnie w kanałach. Bo to już raczej nie będzie do niczego potrzebne, bo tego pierwszego rozdziału to noszę. To zabiję tego gostka. Liczy trochę doświadczenia.
lies before me.
Tu mam akurat zejście do kanałów. Ten jest jakiś kurwa, nie wiem. Co to za typ?
I don't mind, so long as you're paying. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Then move. Let someone else have a go.
Spróbuję mu zajebać. Co zapytałem mu kasę. Ciekawe, zobaczymy zaraz, o co tu chodzi z tym.
Try me.
Back for more. I don't mind, so long as you're paying. Charge too much, people hit you harder. Then they take the gold back. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least this way, I get paid something. So, you having a go or not?
This is gonna feel good. Watch this!
Ciekawe.
The flask is cold and heavy in your hand. The flask shudders in your hand, then magical energy emanates from its neck as a creature emerges.
Let's cope with fire, baby.
All right. What now?
Spektator. Na chuj ja to w skrzyni mam.
Best be on my way.
Stormshore Tabernacle.
To miasto to... Ja w tym mieście to ja będę z miesiąc czasu, kurwa, chodził. Jeszcze kanały.
Stormshore Tabernacle. See an altar dedicated to Tyr. Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to tell you more.
W tym mieście długo się wczytuje gra.
Moving in.
Stormshore Tabernacle.
I'll give it a shot.
Taka trochę ślepa sprawiedliwość.
See an altar dedicated to Tyr.
Mówisz? Czekaj, bo tutaj ta religia, żeby mi się wyrzuciła. Zobaczymy, co on tam jeszcze chce podpowiedzieć.
Tyr, the blind god, his unseeing eyes are a testament to the lawful life he lived and what it cost him. Make a sacrifice out of your own pocket and you may yet be blessed.
No to dobra, coś mu damy, tylko może złoto. Co to jest? Gdzie są moje pieniążki? Kurwa, to wszystko się otworzyło. A 1000 może. No nie, dostał. Tyle.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
O kurwa, jak Rydzyk. Więcej pieniędzy.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Gościu. To ile ty chcesz? Może z 5000? Dam mu na razie 2000.
His unseeing eyes are a testament to the lawful life he lived and what it cost him. Make a sacrifice out of your own pocket and you
Gościu,
will be
pan.
blessed.
W kurwę pieniądzorków. Akurat na samym dole. No. Ja pierdolę. O, teraz. Gdzie jest moja kasa? O, jasny chuj. Dobra, zobaczmy, damy mu 4 koła może. Zobaczymy, albo 5. Ciekawe, czy to wystarczy.
The amount you've offered proves your faith and devotion. You may now pray here once a day for a divine blessing.
5 koła wystarczy.
Show reverence before your deity and open your soul to their divine power. Tyr blesses you with the judgment to know right from wrong and the strength to mete out retribution for injustice.
+2 do wszystkich rzutów obronnych. A to nie głupie.
Well, well, well.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr.
O, to każdy musi dać pieniądzorki? Ile tutaj jest tych posągów? Możesz, kurwa. To tak... 5, no i jest 4, to 20, 40, 80 tysięcy by pasowało mieć. Chyba, że może mniej wystarczy. Właśnie 16 to 32 by było, jakby po dwójce stykło, ale może chyba po dwójce nie styknie. Zobaczymy. Na razie pojedyncze dam do każdego. jedną postacią. Może jakieś osiągnięcie jest za to.
Make a sacrifice out of your own pocket and you may yet be blessed.
Dobra, dam mu 2 koła. $2000 to jest dużo ogólnie jak na tą grę.
Your offering is accepted.
O,
But more evidence of devotion
to może
is required.
1500 wystarczy. A nie, mało. Mało 2000, kurwa. To zobaczymy 3. $3000 USA. Nie, $10,000 USA. Tyle kosztowały sztuczne ognie.
His unseeing eyes are attacked.
Let's march!
Dobra, spróbujemy 3000. 5000 na pewno wystarczyło. No ale może przejdzie mniej.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr. Tyr, his unseeing eyes are a testament to the lawful life he lived and what it cost him. Make a sacrifice out of your own pocket and you may yet be blessed.
Dobra, zobaczymy 3.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Może 4, albo faktycznie musi być te 5.
His unseeing eyes are a testament to the lawful life he lived.
Majtki mu dam.
Make a sacrifice out of your own pocket and you may yet be blessed. Your offering is accepted.
Czyli 5000. 5 koła musi być. To do 4 posągów na jednej postaci to jest 20 000. To nawet nie mam tyle, żeby wszystkimi 4 to zrobić. W chuj pieniędzy. Powinno to zaakceptować jako całą drużynę. Taki datek. Ja pierdolę, co za złodzieje. Na tą tacę dro, kurwa. No, gdzie tu jest? Muszę dać 5 koła, no. Chciał, nie chciał.
The amount amount you've offered proves
A,
your
teraz
faith
dobrze,
and
kurwa,
devotion.
dobrze. No, a stary
You
mnie
may pray
pochwala.
here once a day for a divine blessing.
No i właśnie to był błąd. Pewnie zobaczyli, ile mam złota i chuj.
Show reverence before
Ciekawe,
your
czy od każdego
deity
można
and
wziąć to
open your
błogosławieństwo.
soul to their divine power. Tyr blesses you with the judgment to know right from wrong and the strength to mete out retribution for injustice.
Patrzymy.
Here we go.
Shield our people from the depredation of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure.
Instrukcja z tekstem dla egzorcystów. O, Feniksa dzisiaj nie było. Może mu meta wyjebało znowu. No wymaga, na tacy trzeba kurwa tam wiesz. Hełm z iglicą, włócznia. Srogo zapłacić. Czekaj, bo może... Chyba, że to można tylko jednego wybrać. Zaraz się okaże.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more
Zuż ofiary, kurwa.
more resilient to the unexpected.
O, ale widzisz, nie można u każdego. W sumie to każdy może... No to ja bym pewnie tego potrzebował, bo to może do ataku. Bo ten mi dawał co? Rzuty obronne. Tylko teraz tak. Nie, on zawsze coś gada. Pewnie mu neta wjebało. Może jakaś burza tam jest u niego albo coś. On ma ciągle problemy z netem. Dobra, to tutaj przeczytaliśmy, że jest fajnie i ogólnie. Idziemy do tamtego zobaczyć.
His unseeing eyes are you see an altar dedicated to Tyr.
Very well. Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
You see an altar dedicated. Helm the Watcher is a guardian. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected.
Zobaczymy, co ten da. Sobie wybiorę tego, co mi najlepiej jakby dawał do ataku. Rzuty do ataku, no i takie w sumie... Chociaż te do obrony też nie są złe. Nie, ile kurwa.
The amount you've offered proves your faith and devotion. You may now pray here once a day for show reverence before your deity and open your soul to their divine power.
Ale ten wygląda takiego, co do ataku będzie dawał.
You are blessed by Helm's fierce vigilance and feel stern and alert.
Nie, +2 do wszystkich rzutów obronnych. Posąg Mystry, posąg Seluna, posąg bogów. No, tu każdemu, wiesz, pieniążki dawać. Do chuja niepodobne. A może faktycznie każdy daje do rzutów obronnych. O, tamten to jest może jakiś ogólny posąg do wszystkich bogów. To tam trzeba będzie za 20 koła, kurwa, papieru dać. Ale jest jeden taki, wiesz, przechuj. Główny kradziej.
Make your donation to him and you'll like...
Nawet ty, Talosie. Hełm 5... Co? Wszystkie darowizny posłużą utrzymaniu przybytku i ocenię obecny okres oddawania czci. Hełm 50 000. Selona 47 000. To może gdzieś oni trzymają to złoto? W jakimś kuferku, do którego ja mógłbym się dostać. Coś tu jeszcze można. Chciałbym to przeczytać.
Should mind my step. Ja, to jest... O co tu chodzi? Skrzyneczka z darami? Czyżby? A to może jakby to wpłacał i później ojebał? Ale nie, bo to i tak się da tylko jednemu posągowi na jednej postaci wpłacić. No ciekawe. Zaraz spróbuję to jakoś zaglądnąć tam do środka. Strażnicy sracza. Niezła fucha. A gdzie niby jest... modlitwa? Gdzie niby te pieniądzorki są?
It's mine now. You thought it wise to steal from the gods?
Pierdol. Myślałem, że już to złoto jest.
Looking ahead. Can't slow down.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure and the courage to resist. So may it be.
A cóż my tam mamy?
Seems simple enough.
Zaraz tam zaglądnę. Tylko jeszcze sprawdzę tych bogów, czy każdy daje to samo, czy nie. Bo tam ci dawali te rzuty obronne. Mystra.
You see an altar dedicated to Mystra. Mystra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more.
To dla magów?
You see an altar dedicated to Mystra. Mystra, your studies of religion
No
don't
kurwa.
suffice to tell you more. You see an altar dedicated to Mystra. Mystra, your studies of religion
No ja
don't
pierdolę.
suffice to tell you more. You see an altar dedicated to Mystra. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more. You see an altar dedicated to Mystra. Your studies of religion
No
don't
kurwa jak na złość, no ja pierdolę. Spróbuję jeszcze raz, jak nie pójdzie, to zostawię to sobie na jutro. Bo tam jeszcze jakiś właz jest. No i chuj, dobra. Jutro zwiedzimy sobie resztę tego kościółka. Przez weekend się dłużej pogra. Chociaż i tak pewnie będę w to grał do końca miesiąca. Albo tak jak Krzysiek mówi, że mi 2024 zastanie w tej grze. Dobra, zrobię sobie save'a. Bo to miasto to mnie pochłonie. Te wszystkie zakamarki, kurwa, kanały, kościoły, datki na tacę. Sporo tego. Przez co ja tutaj? O, ja tu dopiero wszedłem do tego miasta, tak prawdę mówiąc. Po kanałach trochę pochodziłem, tam po tej gildii złodziei. No a gdzie tu kurwa reszta? Tam jeszcze ponoć jakiś port chyba jest, górne miasto. Pewna, że jestem w dolnym. Nic. Będziemy widzieć. Także ja uciekam. Dobranoc i do jutra. Trzymajcie się, papa.